There are three ways to make a decision: the right way, the wrong way, and the risky way. I'd assume you know what right and wrong means. But the risky is the decision that can go wrong or right, but to a greater degree. I'll show you what I mean. This is David, and today is a very big day for him. Today is the day he finally mustered up the courage to ask a very pretty girl out on a date. The stakes are high. Summer starts tomorrow, and he's been waiting to ask this specific girl out for a very long time now. He wants everything to go just perfect, but his decisions have something else in mind. David's alarm just went off. The right decision would be to wake up. The wrong one would of course be to not wake up. See, the risky decision would be to press snooze. See, snooze can lead to 100 more snoozes, then you're late. Or a snooze can lead to 10 extra minutes of sleep, and you're more rested to take on your day. David decided to take the risky path, and it didn't work out. Now it's time for breakfast, and David knows he's short on time. He knows the right decision would be to skip breakfast so he can get to school on time and talk to that girl. The wrong decision would be to cave into his hunger. The risky decision, though, would be to eat a yogurt. A yogurt is a fast, nutritional dairy-based breakfast for a person on the go like David. Yet David is slightly lactose intolerant, and he knows a small bit of milk could send him to the crapper for hours. He decides to take the right path, rightly so, and then heads off to his car. Oh no! Out of gas. The right decision would obviously be to get gas. The wrong, substitute water for gas. The risky being that he gets no gas and risks running out, which is exactly what happens. Luckily, he's only a mile away from school and decides to just run for it. Now David is late and missed his chance to talk to Sarah. Great. He stops and thinks, wait, was there history homework? Oh, there was. David hastily runs to his first period and prays that Mrs. Bitters didn't collect the homework.
Where's your homework?
Oh man, David thinks. Right decision, say he didn't do it. Wrong, lie and say he did do it. But the risky, confront her on why she would give homework on a test day, which does make sense to a student, but to a teacher, not so much. He chooses the right path, as any sane student would do. Finally, lunchtime, and his chance to talk to Sarah. But then wait, he remembers his barren stomach. He really wants to talk to her, but there's no way he's going to with a mouth full of food. That's just embarrassing. So he chooses to sit with his bros and regrets that decision as soon as he sits down. He looks over at her table. Wait, who is that? He cycles through his memory. Ricky, Dickie, Skylar, Tyler. Yeah, he was in my math class freshman year. He was the worst. Why is she talking to him? David is now in math class, but all he can really think about is Sarah.
Can I borrow your calculator?
Sure, David says distractedly, and returns to his thoughts. When is this class gonna be over? Finally, David thinks, and rapidly packs up and heads toward the door. He reaches the hall and sees her. His sweet, sweet Sarah. He starts to approach her when, there's a familiar tap on his shoulder. Oh, it's calculator.
I wanted to talk to you about letting me borrow your calculator. Thanks
Oh
for
my gosh, please stop talking, please stop talking, please stop talking, please stop
I also
talking.
wanted to talk to you about just anything in general.
David has got to make a decision. Stay and talk to this girl or, it's wonderful, but I really gotta go. David knows this is down to the wire, and knows there's no more time for Mr. Nice Guy. Sorry, calculator girl. David then pursues his lady. Hey, I know you don't really know me, and I don't really know you, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to ask, and I'm really nervous, but would you maybe want to go on a date with me?
I'm sorry, but Tyler already asked me out.
Crushed. Absolutely crushed. Because if David would have woken up early enough, eaten breakfast, put gas in his car, or hadn't talked to that calculator girl, David would have had an actual shot at the girl of his dreams. So if I could leave you all with one little bit of advice from this, it would be to make the right decision.